up, girls? Welcome back to my channel. It's Whit here again with another video. So as you guys can see by today's title, by today's thumbnail, Juvia's Place dropped yet again another, like when I say Juvia's Place has just been dropping, just dropping. You know what I've been doing? I've been picking it up, put it into my cart. I'll take it. I'll take one. I'll take two. I'll take them all. Okay. Juvia's Place has dropped yet again another palette, and this is the Wahala 2 palette. This is the second installment to their Wahala palette that came out earlier this summer. And baby, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. You can't tell me that I'm not that girl, because I am her. I don't do too much rambling. I want you guys to see me create this magic. I will be showing you guys swatches at the end of the video, because normally when Juvia's Place releases palettes, they don't normally release swatches. They release swatches after everybody that bought one is just like, well, at this point, we don't know if we're gonna like it or not, but we already bought it, so hopefully we do. So usually they release swatches like after you bought the palette, and it's like, so yes, I will be showing you guys swatches if you're still someone who wants to kind of like, you know, see it before you actually buy it. And I'll be giving you guys my final thoughts on the palette at the end of the video. But yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow your girl on Instagram, because I do want to do more looks with this palette because, baby, okay, they snapped, okay? Like, she snapped. But yes, let's get started. You guys, I'm so excited to be filming this video today. Hold on, my mirror is dirty. Okay, I'm so excited to be filming this video today. So, you guys, Juvia's Place dropped another palette. Like, dang, can you let my pockets rest, please? Thank you. This is the Wahala 2 palette. It looks like this. It is a predominantly blue palette. As you guys can see, it does have 4 pressed glitters in here. Let me see. I got a little cheek sheet back here. Yeah, you get 4 pressed glitters in here, and you get a couple of pressed pigments, a couple of regular eyeshadows. Yeah, I will say this palette is a lot smaller than I expected. I thought it was gonna be bigger because it has 36 shades, right? Yeah, 6 x 6, 36. It's actually very similar in size to the original Wahala palette. So here, let me line them up a little bit better. So as you guys can see, the Wahala 2 is just slightly bigger. Also, this is Juvia's Place decided to do square pans. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I like a circular pan, but I sure do love me a square pan. So we are going to jump into this. What is this? What the heck? We're gonna jump right on into this video. To prime my eyelids today, I'm gonna use the P. Louise base. Yeah, the P. Louise base in Rumor 3. When I saw this palette drop, oh my gosh, I was like, actually, no, one of you guys tagged me about this. I don't know, I think I was studying or something, and like I got the tag and I was just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I went ahead and put that in my cart real quick, and they ship really fast. Normally, like my last 3 purchases with Juvia's Place, like they were taking like a good 2 weeks, like a week or 2 to just even get here, and like, I mean like a week to just even ship out. So like the fact that this shipped out, because it released on, what is today, Friday? I believe it released on Tuesday and it shipped out for me on Wednesday. Yeah, so this is fast, and this is what I'm used to with Juvia's Place. Like normally they ship out fast, and I'm just assuming it's because of COVID. They probably don't have all their workers back or something. And yeah, but this was like the fastest I've gotten it so far in a while. I'm gonna take this Luxie brush. I'm gonna go into the shade called Dream right here. All right, so that color has been placed. Next, I'm gonna take the shade called Wicked, and the slang in here is so funny. So like, to someone it's just like wicked, you know, but like with Nigerian culture, like, ah, why you wicked, you know, like that's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna take that shade and I'm gonna go ahead and start blending out this deeper blue shade. So I'm gonna use this as like that I guess like transition shade. Okay, so right now this looks crazy. Looks crazy. I'm gonna take another brush and I'm gonna start blending this shade out to kind of like just fade it a little bit better, so it doesn't look so like harsh and like bubbly, I guess you can say. Then I'm gonna go back in with that first brush that has that deep blue shade, and now I'm gonna like blend out this shade with a little bit of what's left on here into this lighter blue shade. Oh, by the way, guys, I voted today. Yeah, I do like the way I like the way it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I'm gonna cut it all the way across using the same P. Louise base. And then we're gonna jump into these shimmers. Oh, okay, so crease has been cut. It took me a little bit longer to cut my crease. And I still feel like they're a little uneven, but I mean, whatever. Now, what silver do I want to use? Actually, I know what color I want to use. I think I'm gonna use the shade Shakara, which is this one right here. Ooh, yes. This shade went on so easy. So I don't wet my brush like that anymore. I rarely wet my brush, and I didn't have to. Like, I literally picked it up and it went on smoothly. Where is the brush I'm looking for? Here we go. So I want to play with one of these shimmer blues, and the one that I want to play with is this one. This is called Ameba. Oh, I love this. So that's also another like slang word. That means someone who likes to gossip. But anyways, let's. Ooh! I have died and gone to heaven because this is heaven on my eyes. Okay, now this shade right here. Ooh, so this shade right here in the pan, it does not feel like their standard shadow. It has that like wet texture, kind of like the Beauty Bay eyeshadows or the shadows in the Nikki tutorials and the Beauty Bay palette. It is very smooth. Look how pretty that color is. Oh my goodness. So you can do it with your finger or your hand. I like brushes, okay? I don't like to get my hands dirty. So I'm gonna use a brush because it's going on really easily with this brush. Let me even pull it up so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, because it's easier to see. So y'all see how like it looks like that putty texture. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and like blend this together because it looks so like choppy. I don't know if I want to blend more of the silver into the purple. Let me see. Let me start with doing this first. Ooh, does that create a different color? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it this way, where I'm blending more of this purple shade into the silver instead of the silver being the predominant color. I kind of want it not to be nearly as much as I put it on. So I'm gonna kind of like take this shade right here to kind of tone down the amount of like silver I have on the eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into the dream shade, that dark blue, and I'm just gonna place this here to kind of, you know, blend it so it doesn't look so like, kind of like how this side just looks. I don't like that. I want it to blend a little bit better together. Hey, real quick. Have you subscribed yet? Have you liked the video? Have you left a comment? Come on. Like, if you're this far, I mean, you might as well, okay? All right, cool. I'm in love. This is like, I win. Like, sorry, I won. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera. I'm gonna do a wing line. They've been mowing the lawn for like 3 hours. Like, you've already cut the grass. Like, how much shorter does it need to be? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera. I'm gonna do a wing liner, throw some lashes on, do the rest of my face, and then I'll be back to show you guys swatches, give you my final thoughts about the palette, which, I mean, we already kind of know where it's at, but I do want to see swatches of all the other shades. And yeah, I'll be back, you guys. All right, you guys, so this is the completed look. I ended up not even doing a wing liner. I was just like, I don't have energy. But before we get into my thoughts, let me just go over what I have on my face, just in case anybody cares. For foundation, I use both of these. This is the Double Wear in the shade 5W2. It was just a little light, so I took a little bit of the Rare Beauty in the 460W, which is just a little bit, it's just like one shade too deep for me, but I can still wear it on its own. For my waterline, I took the Sephora collection, their crayon pencil in the shade, or My Boyfriend Jeans. It's a little big, so it's kind of hard to get in there. I need to buy the one that's smaller, so that way I can get in there. But yeah, and then for lashes, oh my gosh, you guys. So this brand called Caffeinated Beauty Cosmetics sent me over some of their lashes, and aren't these the cutest like containers ever? So yeah, this style that I have on, I don't know why I'm pulling out because there's something in here. Like I got, okay. This is the style Caffeine Queen 2, and then I also got this pair. This is called Sip Chat, which looks like this. They're a little bit lighter. I guess like they're not nearly as dramatic as these, but I wanted the drama today, okay? Because we're using the what palette? The Wahala palette, right? And what does that mean? Drama, okay? I'm annoying. And then for lips, I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Her Pillow Talk Intense 3 lip liner. And then this is a new brand. They sent me this in PR. This is the Dee Signature. This is her lipstick in the shade Moscato. Actually, I got a couple of things from her upcoming launch that's gonna be next week. So I'm gonna be filming a video tomorrow showing all of that. And then for gloss, I'm gonna be using I use the Juvias Placer lip gloss in the shade Sis. But anyways, let us get into this palette. So we're first gonna start off with swatches. Let's get that out the way, and then we'll get into like more stuff. So these are the swatches right here. Let's discuss first and foremost. I have to wait. We just gotta get into it. Okay, so this shade right here called Fake. This shade right here. This shade right here. I see why it's called Fake, because that is this one right here swatched. This shade right here. Do y'all see that multi-chrome? Listen, save your money. Don't be trying to buy no Natasha Denona, her expensive trio chrome multi. No, baby. This right here, I see why this shade is called Fake, because I was shocked. And then moving on to the blue side, as you guys can see from the swatches, a lot of these shades kind of look alike. I'm not even gonna lie. This shade right here, I bought, and I think it was this one, and this one. All three of these really kind of look similar. And then also this silver and this blue glitter right here are not your regular glitter, pressed glitters from, at least with Juvia's Place. These are more chunkier glitters, while the other two on the other side of the palette, these two right here are a little bit more finely milded. I really want to use that Fake shade because I am shook. Like, when you guys get your palettes, or if you already got it, like, I'm telling you, you're probably going to scream when you swatch Fake. Like, that is probably, that and the Ahmed Ball shade are probably the most stunning colors in this palette. Juvia's Place, you did well. Like, you did very well. This is a very, very, very beautiful palette, and I'm happy about this. Okay, now let's talk about some of the criticism that I kind of saw with this palette. The pressed glitters. People don't like pressed glitters. It's only 4 shades in there. You get 36 out of the 36. 4 of them are pressed glitters. Would I say it's too many to not buy the palette? I don't think so, but it's your prerogative. If you just really don't mess with pressed glitters, that I completely understand. Also, a lot of people were saying that it was too much blue. I actually think this is very on trend for Juvia's Place. I want you guys to think about this. Anybody who owns a lot of Juvia's Place shadows, or you're just familiar with the brand, think about Juvia's Place and blue eyeshadow. They don't have very many. Like, they have that one shade in the Nubian 2 palette, that one blue shade. They got a couple of like some duochromes, but not really in like the Magic and the Masquerade palette. I'm literally looking at the palettes right here so I can like reference. They have that one blue shade in the Warrior 3, but overall the brand does not have very many blues, but they got you on pink, they got you on purple, they got you on neutrals, reds, greens, like every other color. So I think this is actually very on trend, because the brand as a whole, they don't really have blue. So I love it. I love it. And it's actually really not a big palette. It's like I showed you earlier in the video, it's pretty much almost similar in size to the Wahala palette, so it's not a large palette. And then in comparison, I'll hold them up at the same time. I really want to know what made them go to square pans, because I love a good square pan palette. But yes, this is them in comparison, so you can see the different sizes and pans. So they're not too huge. Oh, and did I tell you guys that I put that blue shade all down here? That's what I used to smudge down here. I don't know if I said that. But yes, I love the way this came out. I believe this palette retails for $38. $38. There's a bunch of coupon codes that you guys can use. I don't have one just yet. You know, I'm putting it out into the universe that one day I'll get on their PR team. I did apply for their PR team, so I haven't heard anything back yet, but either way it goes, this is a brand that I will see myself continuously supporting. I love their quality. I love their formula. I love the whole aesthetics. And then with this palette, I love just seeing like the culture in here. If you guys are new to my channel, if you don't know, I am Nigerian, and from the years 2004 all of 2004 and until December 2005, I lived in Nigeria. I went to school out there, and I was at an age where I definitely remembered, or I can recall jeans. So seeing some of these names, like right here, like I said earlier in the video, like the Shakara shade, just, you know, understanding that lingo. This one right here, now wow. So it's kind of like, you know how we say like, dang, like it's like a slang like now wow, you know? So it's really cute. What other ones they have that I keep? Oh, this glitter right here called 419. It's you doing some illegal stuff. So it's really nice to just kind of see culture embedded into this brand, and like this is not just the only palette, but she has other palettes with like names like this. So it's really fun to see, and I am in love with this palette. So yes, I would highly recommend. I haven't tried all the shades out, but based off of what I have tried, I love it. This palette is gorgeous. It swatches beautifully. It's not too badly priced either. $38 for 36 shades, and you get some pretty interesting shades in here. You definitely get some like duochromes. But yes, check out my previous video showing off the Nubian Royal and Nubian Glow palette. Those are the palettes that came out right before this one. But yes, until next time, I'll talk to you beauties later. Bye.